Hey guys, normally I start these things off by saying I need just 3 minutes to encourage you, challenge you, and get you to think. But this morning, I just want to encourage you. It's back to school time, and I know for some of you that means you're all excited, and you got your new binders and your new books and your fresh pieces of paper, and you can't wait to see what the school year is like. I know for other people though, you knew what last year was like, and you're not exactly excited to repeat the experience. Maybe school isn't your thing. For some, you're heading to a very encouraging environment. Other people, it's maybe going to be a bit of a struggle. Maybe there's the other students, maybe the teachers, and it's just not something that really builds you up. And so when you think about back to school, maybe it's a little anxiety. Maybe there's some fear. You don't know how you're going to do. Maybe you have a new class, a little bit harder level of math or science, or maybe you have to take a subject that you're not familiar with. And so there's a lot of feelings that come along with back to school time. And so I just wanted to share a couple verses to encourage you. First of all, out of Philippians 4, 6, and 7. Paul tells us to be anxious for nothing, but in every situation, present your requests to God, and the peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. You know, anxiety and worry and fear, these are things that can invade our hearts and distract us. It's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. We think we won't do well, and then we don't do well because we're so preoccupied with worry. Paul says to counter this, to encourage you to just simply pray. And so maybe commit these first few weeks of school to every day or before each class. Spend a few minutes just in your own silence to lift your school time up to God and ask God to guard your heart and then see how His peace comes into your life. I also wanted to share Psalm 56:4, and David was a man who was often plagued with worry and doubt and fear because of what was going on in his life and the unknown path in front of him. But in Psalm 56:4, he says, I trust in God and I am not afraid, because what can mere man do? And maybe you are going into a difficult situation and you have a teacher that you don't like, or have to be around kids that aren't very nice to you. But ultimately, when we put our trust in God, He is over and above it all. And we can pray and we can trust in Him, and we can look to see how He's going to use us this school year. And so I am praying for your back to school time. I pray that it would be an exciting time and a time where you can truly see God at work in your life. Thank you for these 3 minutes. Have a great day.